Out Jaw. Los geht's.
Hey guys, my name is Peter Hurley and I'm a headshot photographer and I'm here in New York and today I'm going to talk to you about accentuating jawline. I want to thank Scott and Kelby Training and his team for having me on and inviting me to do this blog post, so I hope you enjoy it and get a lot out of it. I've been shooting headshots for about 10 years and I produced a DVD along with f-stoppers called The Art Behind the Headshot, and we talk about a lot of this stuff, so I thought I'd elaborate on it a little bit today so you can get something out of it and you can really take your photography to the next level when you're shooting people and you're shooting headshots and you're shooting people close, or even if you're shooting people far away. The jawline, it's so important. It's huge and I want you to understand that today, so check this out.
Sehr wichtig.
Okay, so when a
Los
client walks
geht's.
in, what's the first thing that I discuss with them? I talk about jawline and I talk about how important it is to accentuate your jawline and not to get stuck with the double chin. You know the 10 pounds that the camera is said to add to everyone? I don't really believe that. Maybe it's true in some cases. It could be lens or some, any number of things that could be happening there. But in terms of adding 10 pounds, believe me, not accentuating the jawline adds the 10 pounds for sure. So you want to take that away when you're shooting. So here, if I stand like a normal human being, basically, I'm like this, right? And I think there's a little bit of this action down here. Now, if I wanted to accentuate it, I can go like this. This is just horrible, right? But if I want to take it away, what do I have them do? I have them bring their head towards the camera. So watch this. So I'm going forehead out and down. See that? So now I go from here, which is normal, my normal way to stand, which it doesn't, what you want to do is you want to get the skin pulled against the jawline, especially if you're lighting with shadows or anything like that, because you can get a really sharp jawline by having the light wrap around that jawline if you get it straight. If I go like this, look, I have no jawline. But if I go like this, now I got some sort of jawline. Anyway, so this is what I'm teaching every single person that comes into my studio. So the first thing I used to say years ago, bring your chin out, but you get all sorts of weird reactions. They'll go like this. I'm like, no, forget the chin out thing. I tell them, this is crazy, them going like this. So it's really chin out and down, but then sometimes their chin's still weird. So I started to go with forehead, and it works a lot better. Forehead out and down. So that's what I want you to understand from this little blog post. I also want you to understand that they are not going to get this 7 times out of 10. They're just not going to go like this for you. For some unknown reason, people just don't like to go like this. So what I do is I tell them, look, I tell them a couple things. One is I turn perpendicular to them, and I tell them, this is what I want you doing directly at the camera. I want you going like this. I want you to have your chiropractor's number on hand, because by the end of the session, you're making an appointment. That's how strongly I feel about jawline, guys. I'm not kidding. Then they laugh and I shoot them laughing. So, but anyway, you want to get it out like this. Now, that's only when you're directly pointed into the camera. So here I'm out and I do that, and you don't want to be like this because this is overkill, and it shows their stress and everything. So you want to have them come from, instead of standing straight up, you want to have them, or leaning back, you want to have them stand straight up. Bring that jawline out, real soft right about there. Maybe they can go to there, but if I didn't take a shot of myself standing like this and then I took a shot of myself standing like this, you're not going to notice the difference. That's one of the keys and one of the biggest things and most important things about jawline. So, okay, you guys, I got a subject here. This is Caraminder, my buddy, he's a photographer from San Francisco. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, now I'm going to direct him a little bit. Let's say he comes in and he's standing. Stand up straight. Bring it now. Stand. Yeah, let's say you're standing like that, but go chin down a little bit and bring your chin back a little bit. Look at this mess. Not that much. But look at that. See that, guys? Now jam your forehead towards me. There you go. Not that much. Now ease it up a little bit. Now chin up a little bit. There you go. Nice. Good. So that's where I'm shooting. I'm getting him in there so I get a nice jawline. Bring it down a little bit more. I have some shots of Caraminder I'm going to show you, and we're going to look at his jawline in those shots. And I might shoot him today as well, and just show you the before and after when we bring the jawline back. How's that sound to you? Turn the body to your right and drop your front shoulder down a little bit. Now, tilt the head this way a little bit. There you go. Go nose this way. Right there. All right. See that? Now, don't drop the shoulder that much. Stand more like a normal human being. There you go. Now bring your forehead straight towards the camera. But tilt the head a little bit this way. I'm looking right here at this accentuation of this jawline on him, guys. Now bring your chin straight back and tilt your head this way. Look at the difference, guys. Now stand like a normal human being without overdoing it. Still, that's about the way he would stand. Now bring your forehead straight towards me. There, and then now tilt the head this way, and look at this. See the difference? Now if I've got my key light over here and I'm going for shadowing on that side, which I usually do with guys, I want to make sure I get a really tight jawline right there. So that's what I'm going for. Bring it out a little further. Very nice. Good. Now I want you to drop your back shoulder and lean back, and now bring your chin down. This is why I never drop the back shoulder when I'm shooting headshots. Look at that. Look at that. See the difference? Drop your front shoulder slightly, just a little bit, not much. Now bring that forehead out for me. Really nice. And tilt the head a little bit this way, just to accentuate that jawline. Good. Very nice. There you go. So you guys, I think that's pretty good. Pretty good way to determine, it's good directing and a good way to figure out how to get that jawline where you need it. Thanks, Caraminder. You can say thank you or goodbye or something. Okay, guys, so here we go. So here's Caraminder. I took some shots of him to illustrate my point. All right, in this position, I think he's standing pretty much like a normal human being would without being told to get their chin out. From this point, obviously, you can see all this ridiculous action down here that you don't want to contend with. So I told him to bring the chin out. And there he goes. And now this is a little bit further out, but I think I need a little stronger jawline here. I get straight to the jawline here. I can get rid of this little bit of action that's left there. And boom, shebang. There it is. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, people.
Nochmal.
Jawline here. I can get rid of this little bit of action that's left there. And boom, shebang. There it is. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, people. All right? So get your people to do this. This is illustrating the entire point right here. Now we go. Let's go. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, okay. Caraminder got a little carried away. He got way too carried away. All right. All right, we gotta laugh out of them. All right, so one thing that you must know, when people laugh, their heads go straight back. So you have to coach your people. First of all, I never use the S word, the smile. I never say smile to my clients. I always want them to get them naturally smiling. So natural smile, they jerk their head back like this. Make sure that you coach them to make sure when they get this laughter that their chin's out so they still look good. And I do that, and it feels weird at first, but then they get it. So here's cameraman being a little silly. But now, I told him, now stop fooling around. Start bringing that chin out. Start getting it out there. Now this may be more of a normal position. Maybe this if he was standing. This is where I want him to go. I need him there. That's where I'm happier. I'm happier there. I'm even happier there. There's a little tilt and shows a little bit even better jawline there. And there we go. So that's Karen. Now what I did was I added a few of my clients to illustrate the point. Watch this. So here we go.
Okay,
we
hier
got
noch
Chelsea.
eins.
Chelsea's there. She's standing normal. She looks miserable because her chin's back. Now she's not sure. She's not exactly sure what she's doing. But you can see there is zero jawline in this shot. There's not much. There's no jawline in that shot. But watch this. Shebang! There it is. Now we're talking. There's the jawline. Now this is a little extreme. This you can tell she's really stretching, but it illustrates my point. I would probably have her relax this a little bit. I probably did, but I don't believe I have that shot. But this is a little bit tense. But you can see it's definitely. Oh, obviously you don't want to go that direction. But now she turns her face towards the camera. There it is. Nice solid jawline. Looks like she's straight up. Doesn't look like she's jamming her head towards the camera. And you can see that she obviously is because of, you know what her jawline looks like when she brings it back. So there it is, nice and square. All right. So that's Chelsea. Let's take a look at Claire. Look
Okay.
at Claire. Look at this action.
Yeah, I know.
So right under here, soft jawline, nothing really going on. Watch this. Bam. Right there. Let's look at that again. Look right from here. Bring that chin out. And yes, look at that. Look at the way the light wraps around and creates that shadow, that sharp shadow on that bone structure. Right.
Wunderbar. Okay, Leute. Einfach den Kopf ein bisschen vortun. Und das war's ja eigentlich schon. Damit macht man nochmal viel bessere Fotos.